And once again, I want to say greetings to each and every one of you, Aquaba, and welcome. Welcome to the Conscious Riser Report here on LIB Radio, LIB TV, and livinginblack.com. I am Kitty Awato, aka the Conscious Riser. Weekday mornings, you and I get together here live. We come at you from 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's 12 noon Eastern time, 5 p.m. GMT, and 8 p.m. East Africa time. We get together with you and we deal with culture, consciousness, historical perspectives, entertainment, economics, education, health, labor, law, politics, religion, family, conflict, future studies, all areas of human interactivity and development. Today's date is Wednesday. It is the 30th day of July 2025 in the Western calendar. This corresponds to the year 6265 in the Kemetic calendar, to which we've realigned our cultural clock. Welcome to the seventh millennium. You have found your family in a peaceful place here on LIB Radio, LIB TV, and livinginblack.com. And that's what we do around here. It is a pleasure to be with you. I am going to stay close to this topic of health and wellness for just a little bit longer, because the fact of the matter is a lot of people just are not getting the message. A lot of people, too many people are not getting the message. And face it, health and wellness is something that we all can do. We just got to know what to do. We have to know when to do it, how to do it, the details. And then we get the reward. The reward is lovely. The reward is you don't have to drag yourself kicking and screaming into your daily exercise routine. It's just natural. It's just something I do right now, and I do it every day at the same time. You can change your routine. Yeah, that's always good. You can add to it, or you can take something out, substitute it. I'm just about to insert daily Qigong into my routine every day. I already do my 3 core exercises. I do my deep breathing exercises and meditation. I do my lower leg exercises. I go out, I run, I do high impact interval training for 20 minutes a day. At a certain point, it becomes fun. At a certain point, it becomes routine, but it's also a fun routine. And there's always a little variable that you can put into it daily, daily, daily. And so today we are going to talk about, we're going to put it all together. The topic of today's discussion is 21 science-backed keys to healthy longevity. You want a healthy lifespan. Yes, you do. You definitely do. Trust me on that. I'm dealing right now with a number of people, several people who are at different stages of the end of that healthy lifespan, or some who want to stay in it a little bit longer, but they realize it's slipping away as their body gathers years. We don't want it to slip away. We want to reaffirm what we do. That's who we are. That's why we are together. I see you in the house, Brother Shabaka. My greetings to you, my dear Brother Shabaka. Greetings, Baba Kitty and LIB family. I'm happy to be here with you all. And let me tell you, Brother Shabaka, I am happy to have you with us. So today we are going to focus on 21 science-backed keys to healthy longevity. You have tuned into our program long enough to know just how committed we are to keep you healthy and out of the grip of the med pharma complex. Today, we pull it all together with these 21 science-backed keys. We pull it all together for a go-to tutorial on aging and longevity to exceed 100 plus years. That's the name of the book. We're going to get into the book, 100 plus lifespan. 100 plus lifespan strategies to increase healthy life expectancy. Not just live longer, but live healthy longer. Live in complete health. That's what we're talking about. So let's get this party started. Let's get ready to rumble. As always, we're asking you if you could hit the like button wherever you're listening. If you are on Rumble and you're tuning in to our main channel on Rumble, hit the like button. Let us know you are in the house. I do see my beloved sister Rhonda has joined us. She is up on YouTube. What a joy to have you with us today, Rhonda. She says, she writes, and I cite Uja all. So good to be present for the session and knowledge that Baba Kiti shares. Thank you so much. I respect, I honor you, I treasure your presence in this family, beloved. And let's get this party started. So anybody else out there, if you want to sign in and greet your global LIV family, please do so. First of all, I want to just go in briefly. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but this is very important stuff from the book, Living 100 Plus Lifespan. And this is from the chapter called The Complex Biology of Aging. I'm going to read. And I begin each chapter of each of my books with a quote from across the spectrum of what we find. And I find these quotes all to be very relevant to the topic. The topic of the subject of the chapter is the complex biology of aging. This quote from George E. Valiant. He writes, aging happy and well instead of sad and sick is at least under some personal control. We have considerable control over our weight, our exercise, our education, and our abuse of cigarettes and alcohol. With hard work and or therapy, our relationship with our spouses and our coping styles can be changed for the better. A successful old age may not lie so much in our stars and genes as in ourselves. That from George E. Valiant. Very good. I began with this question. What is cellular senescence? In 2013, scientists from the Institute for Human Optimization published a report defining, quote, 9 hallmarks of aging, unquote, common among mammalian species. Their report read, in part, quote, lifestyle factors such as poor nutrition, alcoholism, smoking, inactivity, insomnia, and stress, to name a few, can increase your biological age, influencing your genes and causing the effects of aging to happen faster. Depending on your lifestyle and genetics, your biological age can be much higher or lower than your chronological age. While chronological aging is inevitable, biological aging is manageable and even reversible. It's also possible to be a 50-year-old person with a younger biological age due to a more active, healthy lifestyle. In contrast, it's also possible to be a 40-year-old person with an older biological age due to poor lifestyle habits. End of quote. Right here is a list of 9 hallmarks of aging reported by the Institute for Human Optimization. Number 1, genomic instability. Genetic mutations or alterations within the cell nucleus during the life cycle of cells. DNA damage is a constant process within our cell nuclei. The body has systemic mechanisms that can be activated to repair frayed chromosomal strands. Number 2, telomere attrition, the chromosomal strands. Telomeres are the terminal caps of chromosome strands. With aging, it is generally accepted that these end caps deteriorate, allowing chromosomes to degrade. This depletion downgrades each new generation of cells as they replace degenerating senescent or dying cells. Number 3, epigenetic alterations. These relate to genetic modifications that negatively affect gene activity without alteration of the base DNA sequence. Still, the epigenetic environment changes how DNA is read and expressed or creates inaccurate gene activation or other maladaptive responses to blood markers that are part of epigenetic functions. Number 4, again, why we age. Number 4, loss of proteostasis. Proteostasis is the dynamic regulation of creating proteins, the basic building blocks of molecules. The proteostasis network includes competing and integrating biological pathways within cells that control the biogenesis, folding, trafficking, and degradation of proteins inside and outside the cell. Number 5, deregulated nutrient sensing. Deregulated nutrient sensing. Listen. Throughout the entirety of your body is a, quote, nutrient sensing system, unquote, whose sole responsibility is to ensure that you get the right amounts of the critical classes of nutrients required to sustain life. These systems increasingly degrade under the impact of deregulating stresses and processes of aging, resulting in increased hunger signaling, and subsequent malnutrition. Number 6 of the 9, mitochondria dysfunction. Within the complex substructures of each living cell, the mitochondria are the, quote, powerhouses, unquote, that generate energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate, ATP. Unfortunately, these can be damaged by free radical damage, resulting in less energy production and the sluggishness of cellular processes. Number 7, cellular senescence. The human body replaces older, worn-out cells at the rate of about 300 million every second. All the body's living cells are replaced every 7 to 10 years, with some organs regenerating even faster. Senescence regulates the number of times that cells can replicate. And autophagy is the process of removing dead cells from the body. The degradation of these functions as we age is known as cellular senescence. Number 8, stem cell exhaustion. As the body replaces cells, new cells are differentiated from, quote, blank slate stem cells, unquote. These can make as many as 200 different types of cells that are integrated into organic tissue of a particular functionality. Fewer stem cells means less regeneration, meaning we start to show signs of getting old. And number 9 of 9, why we age, altered extracellular communication. Cells require constant communication within organic functions and throughout the body. However, this extracellular function degrades as we age. Crossed signals, malfunctioning of this exosome-based genetic information delivery process, and the interference of endocrine disrupting chemicals, EDCs, can complicate this functioning, leading to confusing regulatory processes affecting, quote, hormones, hunger signals, and sleep cycles. So, in closing, I am a biological scientist with an extensive focus on aging and healthy lifespan. Therefore, this research published by the Institute for Human Optimization is extremely important. These 9 hallmarks of aging provide key insights into which specific strategies to extend life expectancy will evolve. As I am successful at sparking my readers or my listeners to become students of the biological science related to life extension, it is research such as that we've just reviewed that will be key to full comprehension of how it is increasingly more feasible to create pathways to live well beyond a 100 plus lifespan. So that is excerpted from the chapter, The Complex Biology of Aging. And I hope you heard all 9 of those. That was some pretty good information. And we're going to come back. We got a couple more books over here. The book Living Superfood Longevity, which has my 52 anti-aging supplements that I use. And it also has, I have on the table, my other book, The Stem Cell Revolution. All 3 books are part of this trilogy that I've written over a course of 12, 13 years, 14 years, 13 years on anti-aging strategies, how to live long and have a powerful presence, high performance, and low risk of developing chronic diseases. It's a miracle. It is a miracle. And I hope you feel it too. Let's continue. I pulled up a bunch of research I put on my table for today. Here are 21 science-backed keys to healthy longevity, habits and lifestyle choices that help you live longer and thrive while doing it. They are: number 1, under the category of nutrition and diet, eat whole, nutrient-dense foods. Number 2, limit processed foods and sugar. Number 3, practice intermittent fasting. Practice fasting of all sorts, but for me, daily intermittent fasting. I practice it every day. Number 4, stay hydrated. I'll drink to that, he says. Stay hydrated, my friend. And in the morning, I drink my water with the Mother Culture apple cider vinegar in it. Oh, yes, I do. Number 5, prioritize fiber and healthy fats. Under physical activity, number 6, exercise regularly. Number 7, maintain muscle mass. Yeah, maintain your good muscle mass. Number 8, improve balance and mobility. And number 9, get daily movement in. Get in your time. Under the category of rest and recovery, number 10, prioritize quality sleep. Number 11, manage stress. Number 12, take time for self-care. And under the category of mental and social health, number 13, stay socially connected. 14, keep learning, never stop learning. 15, practice optimism and gratitude. And under the category of preventive health, monitor key biomarkers, blood pressure, glucose, cholesterol, etc. Avoid smoking and number 17, avoid smoking and excess alcohol. I say avoid all alcohol. And the evidence is coming in. More and more scientists, including the American Cancer Society, are saying avoid all alcohol, every bit of it. Don't drink it. Number 18, protect your skin. Number 19, support mitochondrial health. And under lifestyle and purpose, number 20, live with purpose. And 21, embrace conscious aging. So those are the 21 things we have up on the table. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go into, where is this? I pulled this up. I was asking for this search one more time. Let me do this one time real quickly. I'm going to search on Copilot, and I'm looking for 21 science-backed keys to longevity. And I thought I had already pulled this up, but I'm searching for this along with 21 share 21 with a 35-word explanation of each. And that's going to take me right back into that search. So it's coming up. I hope you are satisfied. I hope everybody tuned in today. Hit the like button. If you're listening to us, viewing us on Rumble, hit the like button. If you are listening to us or viewing us on, it's on, what am I talking about? On YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. Hit the like button on YouTube. We would love to hear from you as well. And so here we go. I have this up. This is the 21 science-backed keys for healthy longevity, each with a concise 35-word explanation. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy, cut, and paste this 21. And this is going to be slightly different, but it will overlap to a great extent with the other list that we just shared. And so go to the end and paste this in, and let's get this party started. Where is it? Bear with me. This is not giving me, okay, I did this once before and I did it again and I copied. This time I'm going to undo that, go to the end and paste. And it should be in there now. Yeah, it is. So let me say that real quick. Let's go now into the details of each. Number one on this list is eat more plant-based foods. Eat more plant-based foods. You've heard me say that again and again. Are you a vegetarian? Are you a vegetarian? Rich in fiber, antioxidants, and phytochemicals. Plant-based diets reduce chronic disease, enhance your gut health, and promote cellular repair. Eat more plant-based foods is a key for longevity and metabolic balance. Very good point. Eat more plant-based foods. That means also eat less non-plant-based foods. That means eat less animal-based foods. It goes without saying, but I needed to say it. Number two, manage your stress daily. Regular mindfulness, breath work, and meditation lower your cortisol levels. Cortisol is a measure of the inflammation taking place in your body. So this reduces inflammation and improves your heart-brain axis function. All are absolutely, undeniably crucial for longevity and for preserving your neural integrity. So for slowing your biological aging and preserving your neuronal structure, manage your stress constantly, at least daily. Number three, move often and consistently. Moderate activity enhances cardiovascular health, insulin sensitivity, and brain function. Even walking 30 minutes daily reduces all-cause mortality and boosts mood via the endorphins that are created because of your constant physical activity. The endorphins are good. Yes, they are. Number four, prioritize quality sleep. I cannot say this often enough. Prioritize quality sleep. Sleep restores cognitive function, regulates hormones, and removes cellular waste via the glymphatic system. Poor sleep accelerates aging, disease risk, and mental decline. Could I put it any more simply than that? Prioritize quality sleep. We're up to number 5 of the 21. Number 5, support your gut health. A diverse microbiome improves immunity, improves nutrient absorption, and fights inflammation. Probiotics, fiber-rich foods, and fermented items nourish your gut flora, essential, absolutely essential for your long-term well-being. This thing called dysbiosis is real, y'all. And dysbiosis is very disruptive. It's very destructive. If you support your gut health, you win in ways that you may not have imagined, because many people just don't think about their gut health. They walk around constipated, flatulent, all kind of issues, bloated, etc. Support your gut health, period. Number 6, stay mentally active. Lifelong learning boosts your neuroplasticity and cognitive reserve, decreasing the risk of dementia and uh, Alzheimer's, Huntington's, ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. Probiotic, no, I read that already. Reading, puzzles, and new skills help the brain to adapt, rewire itself, and resist declining. Very important, especially we have got to come up with processes for stimulating the function of critical areas of the brain, such as the frontal cortex, the prefrontal cortex, very important, the hippocampus. All of these critical parts of the brain need constant stimulation, constant stimulation. We're going to do it. Number 7 on my list, this list, foster strong personal relationships. Social engagement reduces stress, improves your immune response, and supports emotional resilience. Loneliness increases all-cause mortality risk. Connection is biologically protective. So foster strong personal relationships. Do it today. Number 8, consume omega-3s. Omega-3s are found in flax, walnuts, algae. Omega-3 fatty acids are found in hemp seeds, chia seeds, everywhere. We have to search them out, and we've got to get them in. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce brain inflammation. They support memory and protect the heart health, cardiovascular health, core pillars of longevity. One can change. Your doctor tells you, oh, you have high cholesterol. No, he's not telling you enough to even do anything with. He's telling you enough to convince you to take his drugs. That's about it. But your doctor should be telling you you need to consume more omega-3s and just balance out your cholesterol. The balance will come naturally, easily, and very quickly. Very quickly. Consume more omega-3s. Number 9, get sunlight regularly. That's the vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D regulates immunity, mood, and bone health. Moderate sun exposure also aligns your circadian rhythms because of the alignment of your pineal gland, improving your sleep and metabolic function. Get your sunlight in. Do it regularly. Even if you live in hot places like Las Vegas, I get out and I get in that sun every morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm out there. Number 10, stay hydrated. Ooh, boy, is that one important. Stay hydrated. Water is life. Water is life. What did I say? I said water is life. Got a client, a patient right now we're dealing with who doesn't want to drink water. He's losing weight. He's getting skinnier and skinnier. His weight is appallingly low. It's at the end. He's at the end of his life cycle. And what I am trying to convince him, water is life. Drink water. Water is life. And he's not doing so well. Stay hydrated. Water supports detoxification, joint health, cognition, skin elasticity, cell elasticity. Even mild dehydration affects energy and mood. Drink consistently for cellular vitality. Drink consistently for cellular vitality. And I want to send him a note right now. I'll wait until after the show. You have to drink water. Number 11, monitor your biological markers. Very important to monitor your biological markers. Tracking your glucose levels, cholesterol, inflammation, CRP, and hormones helps prevent disease early. Personalized metrics guide better health decisions and interventions. So however you do it, whether it's jumping on the scale every day, I do it. Whether it's using the heart, your blood pressure monitor, I have mine right up here. I pull it out once a week or so. I go and run it through a bunch of different times because it will give you a different reading on each time, especially as you relax, breathe deeply, and meditate on what you are doing. But monitor your biological monitors. How many of you out there listening to me right now have zero clue of what is your body mass index? No clue at all. Well, you need to find out. You should find out. Number 12, it says limit alcohol. I would say eliminate or limit alcohol. Eliminate or limit alcohol. Alcohol is a negative burden. We're dragging it along with us. It doesn't have to be dragged along. Alcohol has no redeeming place in human health. Alcohol, to me, has no redeeming place in mental health. It does not make you more sociable. Alcohol is used to self-medicate to attempt to suppress the pain. Eventually, the alcohol becomes the pain, the source of the pain. So eliminate it. Excess alcohol accelerates aging, harms your liver and brain cells, and promotes inflammation. Moderate to minimal, and I say minimal is 0. Intake may reduce some cardiovascular risks, but moderation is key. I disagree. Maybe you don't disagree. Maybe you do say, well, I can handle a little bit. And then you say, I can handle a little bit more. And then I can handle a little bit more. Eventually, you are out of control, and the alcohol is ruining your life. Trust me, people. Eliminate it. It's not necessary. It's eliminated. Just like cigarettes, cigarette smoking. Number 13 on this list, avoid smoking. Smoking shortens your lifespan by damaging blood vessels, lungs, and damaging your DNA. Quitting improves your circulation, oxygenation, and cellular repair. This is absolutely vital for recovery and prevention. Avoid smoking. Alcohol and cigarettes, come on, people. You gotta want it. You gotta want to live more than that. You gotta want to live. It's up to you. Number 14, fast or time restrict your eating. Intermittent fasting, time restricted eating, boosts autophagy, meaning your body's ability to get rid of old senescent cells, reduces your insulin resistance, meaning makes it easier for your body to usher the glucose that you do get in into cells for storage for energy reserves. And fasting improves longevity markers. Daily 12 to 16-hour fasting windows slow anti-aging benefits show, not slow, show anti-aging benefits in studies. 16 to 18, no, 12 to 16-hour windows of eating. For me, it's an 18-hour intermittent fast and 6 hours to get my food in. Now, you might think I'm hungry all the time. No, it don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Your body adjusts within days to such an eating scale, and it takes your mind 21 days to establish the fact that you have a new lifestyle habit. For the body, it's easy. You restrict your eating to 6 or 8 hours a day, and for the rest of the day, you are preserving your cellular longevity. We are up to number 15. Practice deep breathing. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, lowering your stress and also lowering your blood pressure. Controlled breathing improves your heart rate, variability, and emotional regulation. I like doing my breathing exercises. What I do throughout all the day, I do breathing exercises. But I practice them by inhaling through the nose and exhaling slowly through the breath, through the mouth. When you inhale through your nose, it increases your nitrous oxide production. Nitrous oxide is a critical element necessary for fighting against oxidative stress. So practice mindful breathing, deep breathing, very, very good for your longevity. Number 16, limit processed foods. Refined foods increase inflammation, gut dysbiosis, and metabolic dysfunction. Whole foods, plant-based, deliver antioxidants and fiber, nutrients that support aging gracefully. So age gracefully. Eliminate the processed foods. When I see TV commercials for, it's dang near everything, Doritos, Oreos, for mac and cheese in a box, mac and cheese, period, has no redeeming value. When I see commercials for refined carbohydrates, sugar high fructose, corn syrup laden soft drinks, etc., I feel for my people, but I tell you, that doesn't even look like food to me. It doesn't even look like food. Why are they putting it in their face? I don't know. I would never eat it. I would never eat Doritos, those bright orange colored snacks and Cheetos and all this stuff. No, 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 no. But I do them things because I'm living for longevity. Number 17, live purposely. Live purposely. Having purpose, a reason for living, links to longer telomeres and lower disease risk. People with clear goals report better emotional health and resilience. Emotional health and resilience, clear goals, live purposely. Yeah, I'll do that. Number 18, balance your electrolytes. That's a very important one. Most of us never think about. Balanced electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, regulate heart rhythm, hydration, and nerve function. Imbalance stresses organs and shortens your lifespan. So get a balance of them all. We're up to number 19 of 21. Stay creatively engaged. Always, always, always stay creatively engaged. That's brilliant, brilliant key. Creativity enhances brain connectivity, emotional expression, and problem solving. Artistic hobbies stimulate dopamine and improve cognitive longevity. So that's number 19 of 21 keys to healthy life expectancy. What is number 20? Number 20, eat antioxidant rich foods. Antioxidants combat oxidative stress, which accelerates aging and degenerative disease. Berries, greens, and herbs neutralize free radicals, preserving cells and tissues. So you got to get them antioxidants in. We love blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, gooseberries. We love all the berries. And we love citrus fruits, apples, apricots, pomegranates, all kind of juice, cranberries. Eat these antioxidant rich foods and watch when a plague or a pandemic comes through your neighborhood, you say, I don't worry about that. I don't worry about that because I don't live like that. Or one might say, I don't unlive like that. So we are here, we're loving it live, and we are up to number 21 of 21 keys. And that is number 21, practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. Gratitude rewires the brain, it lowers inflammation, and reduces depression markers. Regular gratitude exercised boosts your emotional wellness and your stress resilience. Practice gratitude. That's very, very important. Now I'm going to do this search one more time, and I'm going to post this up here, and I'm going to pull up another web browser, and that's the Brave browser. I love the Brave browser. And I have this subject up here, and it says, bear with me, I put the search engine in, and it returned the following: 21 keys. Share 21 keys for healthy longevity. And it goes on. It repeats some of the other ones. I'm just going to read through this list real quick. Move time, move more, it says. Move more. Regular exercise, eat more fruits and vegetables. We did talk about plant-based foods over here. Diet rich in plant-based foods. Get enough sleep. Always quality sleep is highly on the list. Avoid smoking. Limit your alcohol. Manage your chronic conditions. If you have been dealing with chronic diseases, metabolic disorders such as hypertension, high blood sugar, or pre-diabetes, or diabetes, you've been dealing with cholesterol, and you need to get rid of these conditions. If you don't get rid of the hypertension and the hyperglycemia, your kidneys will begin to fail. I got someone right now I'm talking to who's dealing with kidney failure. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be in kidney failure. You don't want to be 38 years old and on dialysis. What a horrible thing to do to your kidneys. Don't do it. Don't risk it. Please don't. Please don't risk it, because getting out of that mess is much, much more difficult. It can be gotten out of, yes. You can get your kidney function back up, yes, you can. But it's going to be a complicated operation for which you may or may not be able to do it on your own. Even with a good coach, repairing your kidneys and getting your kidneys to function again and getting off of dialysis machine is no easy task. It can be done. I know it can. I know that it can be done. Manage chronic conditions, prioritize relationships. We talked about that. Very strong connections. Cultivate a positive mindset, always apart. Eat nuts regularly. This is a good one. Consuming nuts is linked to a lower risk of premature death and improve heart health due to their nutrient content. Now, what I'm going to do right now, if you don't mind, I'm going to open that one up in a new tab. This article is entitled, it's written by, don't do that. All these boxes popping up. Written by Lisa Cantonese, the health writer, writing for the Harvard Journal or Harvard Health Journal, bear with me. And here's what the article has to say. First of all, let me copy and paste this one over here into this box, paste it at the end. Here's the article, and I'm going to have to paste this in two parts. I'm just going to paste just up the link to it. If you understand what the article is about, you will get the article. On Rumble, I just pasted it up, and I'm going to paste it up right now. I'm going to paste it up on YouTube. And the article is entitled, bear with me. Where is it? It's over here, over there. Here it is. And it's entitled Longevity Lifestyle Strategies for Living a Healthy, Long Life. It's from June 25 to 2024. And it's talking again about eating more nuts. Got to get them nuts in. So bear with me. Post it up in two more places on my Facebook page, 21 Keys to Healthy Longevity. And here's what this article has to say. If longevity runs in your family, you have a better chance of living longer. But genetics is only part of the equation. The lifestyle choices you make play a role in living longer, staying healthy, and being able to continue doing the things that you love to do. What is longevity? Longevity simply refers to a long life. In the US, life expectancy has increased dramatically since 1900, when the average lifespan was a mere 47 years. Now, I will say that lifespan was so low at 47 years because of a high level of child mortality. Today, people born in 2022 can expect to live 77.5 years. It is now up to about 78.5 years. Experts estimate that about 25% of the variation in human lifespan is determined by genetics, but the rest can be attributed in large part to how we take care of our bodies. And that's important because there is more to longevity than duration. Most of us don't want to just live longer. We want to live longer while enjoying a good, high quality life. Now, real quickly, I'm going to just cut and paste all of this up under, bear with me, and don't do that. I'm going to paste all of this onto my research notes for today because this is actually very good information. So go back, and it read, There are simple things you can do to be your healthiest, most active, and productive self while living longer. The keys to perhaps living to age 100 plus are a healthy diet, regular physical activity, and good lifestyle choices, which of course includes so many things. So first of all, it's going to talk about the first thing it's going to talk about is how good nutrition promotes longevity. What you eat has a direct impact on the cells in your body, which in turn has an impact on your longevity. A healthy diet provides cells with vital sources of energy and keeps them stable and working as they should. Healthy food supports your immune cells, which defend against infections and other health threats, protects other cells from damage, and help the body repair or replace damaged cells. A diet high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and processed foods, on the other hand, can leave cells throughout the body more vulnerable to damage and poor function. This can lead to an increased risk of infection, cancer, inflammation, and chronic diseases such as diabetes, cardiovascular problems, and obesity. An excellent diet for promoting longevity is a plant-based diet. A study published in JAMA Network Open found that women who most closely adhere to the plant-based Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes vegetables excluding potatoes. Now, not all potatoes, but excluding the big white russet potatoes. Fruits, nuts, whole grains, legumes, and fish, minimizes red and processed meat. The women who ate that diet were 23% less likely to die from all causes than women who did not closely adhere to this dietary pattern. Real quickly, let me say that that's all very, very good information. Okay, continuing. Again, following a plant-based diet doesn't mean you need to become a vegetarian or never have meat or a dessert. It simply means that most of the foods you eat should be minimally processed and come from plants. Now, personally, you know me, I don't eat meat. And I do love my desserts, but my desserts are definitely catered strictly around health. I would prefer to eat raw, uh, in the dehydrator prepared oatmeal cookies with raisins and nuts in them. I love it. Sweetened with wild desert honey or agave, organic agave. That's good stuff. So we got a lot of things. In fact, this Saturday, I am preparing today. I'm going shopping today. I'm preparing for this Saturday's first Saturday of the month feast. So I'm today going to be putting together a recipe, a menu that you are going to be absolutely loving. The role of exercise in promoting longevity. A multitude of studies show that physical activity contributes to greater longevity due to the many positive effects it has on the body. These effects include a stronger heart and lung function, improved health of blood vessels, stronger muscles, better balance, and a healthier weight. Being more active may lower your risk of heart attack, stroke, falling, and diabetes, among other benefits. Together, these benefits contribute to a longer lifespan. Physical activity can also improve your mood and help you to sleep better. How much physical activity do you need to help you stay healthy and live longer? The 2018 Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans recommend that adults get at least, quote, 150 minutes a week of moderate activity, or 75 minutes a week of vigorous movement, or an equivalent an equivalent combination of both intensities. Moderate physical activity includes walking, weightlifting, and lower intensity exercises. Vigorous exercise includes running, bicycling, and swimming. Even household tasks like cleaning and gardening count as exercise. So does lifting small hand weights or doing leg lifts while watching TV. The guidelines also recommend muscle strengthening activities on 2 or more days per week. The bottom line is that moving more can extend your life. The bottom line is moving more can extend your healthy lifespan. That's very, very critical. So paste that, save, let's keep going. Those were all very important bullet points. And let's continue. Other lifestyle choices that contribute to longevity. In addition to healthy eating and being more active, the following lifestyle habits can have an enormous impact on longevity and quality of life. Number one on the list, don't smoke. Smoking has been proven to shorten lifespans. Smoking damages lung function, heart health, skin health, and oral health. And it increases the risk of cancer. If you don't smoke, don't start. If you do, there are many effective ways to quit, including medications that can help with smoking cessation, including hypnotherapy. Number two, limit your alcohol. I say eliminate alcohol. Excessive alcohol use increases your risk for liver damage, cancer, and serious accidents. It can impair your immune system and result in depression. Drinking alcohol in moderation means 1 drink or less per day for women and 2 drinks or less per day for men. Drinking even less or not at all is better for your health. I repeat, drinking even less or not at all is better for your health. However, because even moderate drinking can have health risks. Number 3 on the list, get enough sleep. Getting quality sleep is vital to good health and well-being throughout your life and may even extend it. Over time, inadequate sleep can raise your risk for chronic health problems, affecting your heart, brain, lungs, immune system, and more. Experts recommend that adults sleep between 7 and 9 hours a night. Next on the list, hydrate. A recent study of more than 11,000 adults found that those who stay hydrated appear to be healthier, develop fewer chronic conditions like heart and lung diseases, and live longer than those who do not. Well, I will drink to that. Water with apple cider vinegar. Oh, I love it. That is good. Yeah, it's really, really good. That's hydration. Socialize. A large study of 28,000 people linked longevity with bear with me, with socializing. A study of 28,000 people linked longevity with socializing. More frequent social activity was associated with significantly longer survival. In fact, the greater the frequency of socialization, the greater the likelihood of living longer. And the last point, think positive. You may be surprised that your outlook on life can contribute to longevity. 2 recent studies found that optimism is linked to a longer lifespan in women from diverse racial and ethnic groups and to better emotional health in older men. These studies suggest that positive thinking may have powerful benefits. And that is very good advice. We take it to heart. Oh, yes, we do. Okay, bear with me 1 second as we go here. And we're going to save this. I just added some markers and things to it. And there's a little bit more to this article. Oh, no, there isn't. That was everything. And it goes on. This is from what this is from, what's the name of this journal? Because this is actually really quite good. Oh, it's the Health Journal from Harvard, Harvard Health Journal. So it has a lot of good information in Harvard Health Journal, such as what type of burgers are the healthiest. I hope it says Beyond Burgers or whatever. What type of burgers are the healthiest? Plant-based diet. How healthy are the plant-based meat substitutes Beyond Burger and Impossible Burger? That's a good question. I'm going to skip that right now, but I do. Well, here, answer. As summer winds down, there's still plenty of time to enjoy burgers grilled on the barbecue. Grilling burgers on the barbecue is a messed up, horrible, terrible, cancer-causing way to prepare them, even if they are plant-based burgers. Do not eat them from the grill. They introduce polycyclic aromatic polycyclic amines. That's not right. PAHs, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. And they also introduce HCAs. I can't remember what it stands for. Heterocyclic amines. Heterocyclic amines and polyaromatic hydrocarbons, both of which introduced by the smoke from the grill, the char, all of that black stuff, is cancer causing. So take your burgers away. Get them away from the grill. Get rid of the grill. Don't even use it to grill vegetables. Get rid of it. People are grilling fish in aluminum foil on their barbecue grill. Dang, that's messed up. Here's good evidence that replacing animal-based foods, especially red meat like hamburgers, with plant-based foods is better for cardiovascular health. I'm going to read just one paragraph. The two products you mentioned, Beyond Burger and Impossible Burger, are known as plant-based meat alternatives, PBMAs, developed to taste and look like a traditional hamburger. Both hit the market in 2016, but the recipes have been tweaked recently and have been more reformulated slightly. For example, they now contain a bit less saturated fat than their original versions. For example, the Beyond Burger has 2 grams of saturated fat, down from the original 6 grams. Impossible products now include light ground beef with just 1 gram of saturated fat per serving, although it's not sold in patty form. As for ultra-processed foods go, plant-based meat alternatives have a pretty good nutrient profile, although they do contain a fair amount of sodium. So I've never eaten a Beyond Burger. I've never eaten a Impossible Burger. I don't believe in them, but you might. If you do, and you want this article, let me put up this article over here. Rhonda says, may I add that real living water is the best hydration? That is true. Yes, that's so true. And so for this other article, I just put up the link. I didn't put in the title, but which burgers are the best? Here, let me see if I can put the title in it as well. What type of burgers are the healthiest? Putting it up here, copy, go to the hyperlink, put it in there, and copy all, cut, and here I'm going to put it up now for the Rumble family, as well as for my Facebook family. I'm going to put this link up as well. And so you get access to the research that I have been using for today. I want to thank you all for tuning in. You've been tuned into your favorite. We aim to be your favorite. We are LIB Radio, LIB TV, and we are living in black.com. What type of burgers are the healthiest? Check it out and take a look. Let me ask you, Rhonda, do you eat Beyond Burger and or Impossible Burger? Have you eaten them before? You've tasted them? What do you think? You like them? I hope you can share. Brother Shabaka, have you tried the Impossible Burger or Beyond Burger? And I also going to ask people before we go, I'm just going to tell you the book I was reading from, 100 Plus Lifespan, Strategies to Increase Healthy Life Expectancy. I have that up here as well. And I'm going to put that one into the program for today. I'm going to put that up here as a link. I'm going to put it up here in the link, as well as I'm going to put it up into the comment section at the end of today's program. So anyone tuning in after the show, you can find this book, 100 Plus Lifespan. It's at Keidi, KEIDI.biz/CRP 2012. I do encourage each and every one of you to support your network. You know, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be real honest right now. Don't be so honest, Keidi. I have to tell you, this was the worst book sales month via Amazon that I have had in multiple years. May have been the worst ever. I got to check back a couple, 2, 3, 4 years to find out what's happening. I don't know what's going on, why I have been isolated like this, but just the fact of the matter is, that is what's happening. And unless it changes, it's not looking good. Unless we can do something a little better collectively, it's not looking good at all. So I'm going to do the best I can to do the best I can. And you, hopefully, will do the best you can to support us at LIB Radio. We'd love it if you would go to the front page of libradio.com, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and look for the subscription in case you want to subscribe and add, say, $5 every month or so. You can do that. We encourage you to go to Rumble. In fact, let me open this up right now. I want you to go to Rumble. Wait a minute, where are we at? Rumble. I'm going to open the dashboard in a new tab. And the dashboard at Rumble stands at $48.33. It's sitting in an account. Now, there is a way that you listening on Rumble can make a $2.27 or $2.67 contribution right now, $2.67, which will take it to exactly $50. And exactly $50 I can withdraw with, because my book sales are so low this month, just so low, just terrible. Fact of the matter is, I wrote books for people who quit reading books while I was writing them. And what happened was, I was writing them, and once other people were not reading them, I kept writing them for myself, because I knew that if I put it in the book, I would eventually memorize it, bring it to terms, and I would not only live this myself, but I would do a better job of teaching what is the keys to healthy living. All of that is true. It did work like that. I put it in the book, I memorize them, I go over and over and over them again, and that makes me more effective at helping people to live longer. But what it doesn't do is it doesn't have a positive impact on my income. That's kind of mean, ain't it? So now they have a situation up on Rumble. And on the Rumble account, you can actually make a donation. Let me see if I can find it here. Cash out. It allows me to cash out, but you have to cash it in. There was one day last week where a bunch of donations came in. And on that day, rants. You can rant. If anybody out there wants to rant, you can add any amount through your rant. One person added $15 to their rant. So let me find out if this is here. 1 second. Bear with me. Hopefully you will be learning from what I'm learning right now. It has to do with the chant, with the chat, not the chant. And the chat has enabled slow chat, display lot. No, I see another button here with the chat. And I can't seem to find it. But there is a way that you can rant if you want to chat. Oh, there it is, right there, right there, right there. So it's right here. It's got the save as button. If you look down at the bottom of your chat, of the chat board, it says there's a $sign. There is another sign next to it, and it also says subscribe. I trust that you are all subscribers. But if anybody out there listening right now wants to make a $3, actually slightly less than $3 contribution, it will take me over the limit, and I can have access to that money in about a week to pay the bills, which did not come in this month from the book sales. I know I sound pitiful right now. I'm listening to myself. I sound pitiful. I sound like I'm begging. I don't want to sound like I'm begging, but I sound like I'm begging, don't I? So if you go there, you can hit the button, and that will allow you to make a contribution. You can make a $1 contribution. Your rant here, you can put in a rant. And with that rant, you will be making a contribution. So with that rant, you can put in any amount that you want to put in. I'm right now on it, and I'm going to try it. It has your rant here for $5. Boom. Please confirm the rant for $5. Let me see what I can do. Can I get a couple of other people to put in a rant? Now, the rant is going to require you to put in a payment method, which you will type in a couple of dollars for your credit card or whatever. The rant will stick around for $5 for 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the program right now. And I'm going to see if I can give to me $5 via the rant. I hope it is a good thing. I do hope you are motivated by what you're hearing today on LIV Radio. We're doing the best we can. Sometimes the best that we do is still not yet good enough. So we're going to just keep on trying. You've been tuned into your favorite. We aim to be your favorite. We are LIV Radio, LIV TV. We are livinginblack.com. Tell your friends to tell their friends that yes, we have our own now. And we are very proud of who we are, what we have, what we do. And you know something? Very proud of who we are doing it with. On your favorite, we aim to be your favorite. We are LIV Radio, LIV TV, livinginblack.com. Peace and prosperity to each and every one of you.